Now is the best time to reconnect with our brothers and sisters, which is through Pan-Africanism. Because I am a descendant of the Igbo tree here in Virginia. This is the only reason why the confusion is going on right now is because of a lot of our brothers and sisters don't understand what the European nations did to our brothers and sisters on the continent and the African diaspora, as far as the mental indoctrination to be like, oh, no, they don't like you. No, they don't like you over there.
Ikechukwu Haki Kweli Shakur is a historian, a researcher, a new African revolutionary nationalist, and he has traced his ancestry from Virginia to the land of the rising sun, Biafra land.
All right, you're welcome to the show, Haki Kweli Shakur from Virginia. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor and privilege to join you.
So you talk a lot about slavery, and I was fascinated by your post on Igbo landing, because I'm Igbo, and you said that slavery is the cause of all the problems that we have in the United States today. Why do you say that?
I say that because you got to understand the social dynamic of slavery. When you take a people out of their original inhabitant, transport them across seas, and on the way transporting them across seas, you are dehumanizing them, you're brutalizing them. It's physical, mental terrorism. So being abused on the way, being kidnapped by people that you don't know, because you got to understand these, for a lot of our ancestors, especially out of Igbo land, this was their first time ever laying eyes on a European. So it's like, it was kind of like horrific to them because they never seen these people before. The mental slavery is the most damaging of it all, even though the physical abuse that we see and that we've been taught throughout history is some of the most horrific terrorism ever. But it's the mental slavery that they went through by, indoctrinating them, stripping them of their culture, their history, their tongue, which is the most important thing, taking our tongue, and just stripping us of our spiritual traditions, our culture, things of that nature. So you got to understand, this is how America was founded. This has been generational, terrorism, mental slavery, physical slavery that continues on today. Took generations of family members from their family on our motherland, the continent of Africa, and you take them to the diaspora and split them all up. When they get here, that's traumatizing to our generations of brothers and sisters back on the continent to know that their family members that they never got to ever see ever again. And knowing that we're here and we've been disconnected and we're trying to reconnect with our brothers and sisters.
What can we do now? How can we reconnect? How can we just fix this?
I would say now is the best time to reconnect with our brothers and sisters, which is through Pan-Africanism and things of that nature. And we have this technology. Now we can do what me and you doing right now. We can FaceTime each other, things of that nature, call each other. We have so many outlets and apps and technology that to me, I feel like it's an injustice not to reconnect with each other because you got so much technology at your hand. If you truly want to find yourself and you truly want to reconnect with your brothers and sisters, we got the technology. I'm telling my brothers and sisters on Facebook all day long because I have brothers and sisters on my Facebook and Instagram across the globe, no matter what. And I try to communicate with them. I try to conversate with them. I try to get them, to communicate with other brothers and sisters in the African diaspora. You see what I'm saying? And with the brothers and sisters on the continent, I try to get them to engage with us. And it's just taking advantage of the technology. I think this is the best time to reconnect with our brothers and sisters because we have the technology. And many of us are getting to go back home. Like with the return to Ghana, the 400-year return to Ghana, a lot of our brothers and sisters took advantage of that. So I would just give the best advice, take advantage of the technology because we also have to re-heal each other and things of that nature from that brutal slavery of colonialism and indoctrinating us to hate each other, to keep us detached from each other. We all got to come to the table and understand that this same oppressor did this to all of us. This is the only reason why the confusion is going on right now is because of a lot of our brothers and sisters don't understand what the European nations did to our brothers and sisters on the continent and the African diaspora, as far as the mental indoctrination to be like, oh, no, they don't like you. No, they don't like you over there, and things of that nature. And that's why I use my platform to the fullest, because I be trying to educate people on that aspect to make them see that, no, the only thing that's keeping us separated is our common oppressor, who don't want to see brothers and sisters in the African diaspora reconnect with the brothers and sisters on the continent. So we gotta keep educating our brothers and sisters on colonialism, the most important aspect of why we see each other in the light, in the perspective, the world views that we have amongst each other that's negative. Because we got a lot of positive views outside of the negativity, to me, that outweighs the negative side. It's just a lot of our brothers and sisters can't see that because, like I said before, we didn't have this technology. We haven't been able to communicate with each other. We haven't been able to educate each other. So it's all about a matter of time of us just coming together as collective African people and talking about it and going through the re-healing process.
Thank you so much, Haki. Yeah, that is wonderful. I really appreciate what you do. I think we should definitely do this. At least try to get to know each other.
I truly appreciate what you're doing, because what you're doing is the most powerful aspect of that work of us reconnecting with our brothers and sisters by, your platform, period. It's called the Africans in the Diaspora. You know what I'm saying? We need more projects and we need more platforms like that so we can get online and discuss these things with brothers and sisters across the continent and in the diaspora. So I just commend you for even, putting that out there and starting the talks and the re-healing process with your platform, Africans in the Diaspora. That's powerful. So, I'm just honored to even be on this, because a lot of my work is centered around that. But Igbo people, because I am a descendant of the Igbo tree here in Virginia, because Virginia is where the most ancestors out of Igbo land was brought to. So our brothers and sisters back home in Igbo land has, consecrated Virginia as the Igbo land of the United States of America, because so many of us here in Virginia, our DNA, our bloodline goes back to Igbo land. Like if you come to Virginia, we have our own Igbo village in Northern Virginia, to where brothers and sisters can come to and reconnect with each other as far as the Igbo bloodline. So I definitely wanted to put that out there, because that's how I began my healing process and reconnecting my brothers and sisters was through the Igbo people, the Igbo stories, the Igbo landing in Georgia and things of that nature. Like, that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you for even bringing me on this platform and reconnecting another process with my Igbo brothers and sisters.
We should find you on Igbo names.
Well, a lot of brothers and sisters from Igbo land has been throwing tons of Igbo names at me. The one specific name I have taken, Ikechukwu.
Ikechukwu.
Yeah. That's the name that the brothers and sisters gave me in Igbo land. A lot of brothers and sisters call it Biafra land. So a lot of Biafrans, they initiated me with the name Ikechukwu, because I've done a lot of advocate work, as far as with the struggle of the Biafran genocide and things of that nature, is with the Biafran struggle. And I've done tons of videos, I've done interviews, trying to get my brothers and sisters here in the diaspora to get educated about the Biafran genocide and their continuation of the struggle today.
Right, Haki, aka Ikechukwu. Just keep doing what you're doing. I really, really appreciate it, and all the best.
Thank you.